Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, sold out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at some redonkulous new products which are coming over to mainland China. And I know not everyone watching this is super interested in everything coming out in mainland China. All I can tell you is this stuff is relevant, it is news, and this is a news channel where I bring you the news. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we got to cover this stuff. And honestly, you should all keep tuned into this because this stuff is really, really cool. Oh, also, we have another Radiant Energy special pack. And I think it's fair to say that this Radiant Energy special pack, well, here's the thing, right? It's cool, but it's not actually quite as cool as the last one, let me explain. So basically we got some new products here which are going to be bringing in this Radiant Energy special pack. And when you get this Radiant Energy special pack, you get yourself 2 cards. One of which is going to be one of 4 cards. And 3 of the cards available are Horsey, Rockruff, and Eevee. So you get 1 out of 4 cards. These are 3 of the options. I'll tell you the 4th option in a second. The 4th option is obviously the better one. Okay? But none of these are particularly special. And the thing is, we have had special ones in the past. Like the last Radiant Energy pack, one of the options available was this Sobble, which was a special Sobble which was only available at the release of the Kanazawa Pokemon Center over in Japan. A really cool special promo card, which you look at it and you're like, wait, that's available? That's ridiculous. Well, yeah, that's not the case here. And what that means is, if you get one of these 3, it's even more disappointing than it was before, because before you could at least get yourself this incredibly cool Sobble. Now, the other one that's here is, of course, your Celebration Fanfare. But not the same Celebration Fanfare as last time. They've moved on. Last time it was the Celebration Fanfare that was very much year 2 of the Sword and Shield era. What was the 2021 promo card over in Japan? This is the 2022 promo card, year 3 of the Sword and Shield era. So if you have a look at the card here, we've got stuff like Hisui and Zoroark, for instance, and Lumineon and Arceus and Bibarel. You know, cards that came around in year 3 of the Sword and Shield era. Your Brilliant Stars onwards. And I actually think this is a better card. I prefer this to the 2021 card. And look, the fact that China is just randomly getting these in these products is kind of nutty, honestly. Because we don't get these in the West. We just don't get these cards. The fact that they're available at all is awesome. The fact that you can just randomly pull them from these packs is kind of ridiculous. But also here, like I say, you get 2 cards. The first one is either Horsey, Rockruff, Eevee, or Celebration Fanfare. And there is a giant difference between them. So if the first card is one of those 4, what's the second card? Well, there are a bunch of different options. There's actually 20 different cards that are available, including foil versions, the fancy versions, the ones we've had previously of Metal Energy, Lightning Energy, and Grass Energy. They're the full art holos or the Pokeball symbols at the back. We've had these in the past. They're fine. They're not terribly special. They're okay. We've then got fancy cards like full art. So, for instance, you could get your full art lady. Just lady. Your full art lady. That's one that you can have here. And that's fine. Or your full art kindler, which again is fine, but not particularly impressive. Or your full art cook, which again, you might be seeing where we're going here. It's fine, but it's not particularly impressive. Or your full art worker. Just in case we needed a more generic term than like cook or lady, we've got worker. These are fine, they're not great. But then we step it up a bit. Character super rares of Starmie with Misty. That's pretty awesome. Or your Morile. That's pretty nice. Or your Enamorous. I mean, look, it's got a Kirigawa artwork. That alone makes it awesome. or your Garchomp with Cynthia, all of which I think we can agree are a little bit cooler. But then we can knock it up a notch again, because you can get, speaking of Akira Igawa artworks, your Palkia, your Dialga, or your Giratina, or your Arceus. The gold ones from Crown Zenith are also available. So there's a world here in which you open one of these packs and you get yourself the Celebration Fanfare and the gold Giratina, and you feel like a champion. There's another world in which you open a pack and you get Horsey and Grass Energy, and you feel like an idiot. But that is what we've got in terms of the Radiant Energy pack. What can you get the Radiant Energy pack in? Well, we've got some legendary products, like, for instance, the Radiant Energy Pokemon Art Card Set Gift Box Dialga. Although when they say art card, when Google Translate does that, it actually means sleeves. So what do you get in here? Well, you get yourself Dialga sleeves, you get yourself Dialga dice, including a flipping die that's literally got Origin Form Dialga on, which looks amazing, and you get yourself the fancy box itself, and then you also get yourself, obviously, a Brilliant Energy pack, and then you get yourself some packs of the set as well. The packs of the set we're a bit less interested in for now. That's amazing, that's kind of cool. If you're not a fan of Dialga, we've also got Palkia, and again, you get yourselves the sleeves, the dice, the box itself, the Radiant Energy pack, and then some packs. You actually get 30 packs, but they're 5-card packs, remember. Over in China, there's 5-card packs and 25-card packs. These are the 5-card packs. You get apparently 30 of them, which is a lot. We've then got ourselves a Giratina box featuring the Giratina sleeves, the Giratina dice. Remember, the flipping die has the image of Giratina on, which is kind of awesome. And then, the box and all to keep it in. And then we finish with Arceus, which is a little bit different. Now, with the Arceus, the good news is you get the fancy box. And the good news is you get the sleeves. But then we get 25 card packs rather than 5 card packs, which is a little bit interesting. And we also we don't get any dice here, which is actually kind of annoying, because if you pick these up, the cards aren't going to be legal in the West. The sleeves will be, but the dice, I think, are the things that we might actually see people using. I can see people, if you're a big Giratina fan, picking up the Giratina dice and using this as your flipping die for the next years. There is no Arceus dice set. But we do have a frame, and there are 4 slots in the frame, and I'm just telling you, it's clearly designed for the 4 gold Akira Igawa cards. Now, they're expensive enough in English. If they're only available in this Radiant Energy pack, they could actually get a bit silly. And that is the downside we need to kind of talk about here quickly. If these cards are only available in this Radiant Energy pack, things are going to get a little bit awkward. Because, no one really cares if Full Art Lady is ridiculously rare. Full Art Cook as well. But if you've got a 1 in 20 chance of getting each of these gold cards, and they're only actually available in these fancy products, that is going to get a little bit awkward. I believe they are all evenly distributed, but I don't know if that's actually confirmed. So things could end up getting a little bit awkward here. The good news is they're all exactly the same price. The first 3 at least, your Giratina, your Palkia, and your Dialga, they are coming in at 319 Chinese yuan renminbi. As always, I'm doing my best on the pronunciation here. And 391 comes in somewhere in the region of $55, just a few cents shy of $55. But for all the packs, the accessories, a Radiant Energy pack, we can kind of accept that. Now, the Arceus one, because you get bigger packs, because you get yourself the display frame and all of that, you're actually paying a bit more here. You're paying 601 per box. So this one is going to be coming in at $85. And again, you get one Radiant Energy pack per box. That is a lot, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot. So there we go. I think these products are amazing, and I understand not everybody wants to go and pick these up, and that's absolutely fine. But I think covering the news is important. I cover all the Pokemon news, and yeah, if the news coming out of China is big, well, like this is, we need to cover it. And we have. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these cards. Tell me what you think about these products in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Jelena Renji, who's been a supporter of ours for a while and is a very lovely person. So shout out for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.